Today I'll be reacting to the song Midnight in Tokyo performed by Pentatonix and Little Glee Monster. Or should I say, featuring Little Glee Monster. I've never heard of Little Glee Monster. I just see it in the title of the video and I'm like, what? But I mean, obviously I'm about to find out, so yeah, let's get started. Okay, I see this and I immediately think, are they ripping off Blinding Lights? But obviously not, because the music's different. Okay, interesting. I like the colors. The fact that they're able to make a dance party song just a cappella, what the heck? I'm not jealous, but I'm kind of jealous. Why can't I do that? In all my years of a cappella, I've never heard anything like this. I can't describe it. Right now I'm hearing the bass and the vocal percussion. Like if I were to play this on a subwoofer right now, this house would be blasting like no tomorrow. I love the beat, I love the vocal percussion, I'm loving the color scheme, and I'm liking the extra visual effects they've added to the song with all the diamonds and the floating stuff. They probably did a lot of that in After Effects, who knows? That's my only guess. I can't recall when TVs were on the back of car chairs. I guess that's only in Tokyo. Maybe I'm wrong. And also the fact that Pentatonix is now singing in Japanese? Okay, multi-talented singers. Wow. Pentatonix Midnight in Tokyo featuring a Little Glee Monster. At least I know who that is now. I know this sounds crazy. We just met tonight. You got there something. It just feels right. Alright, so where do I begin? I just loved this song. The high energy, the momentum with the beat and the vocals, and I mean the editing of the music video, the pacing, everything was just like, hey, let's just get up off our chairs and dance. I was so tempted to do so during the reaction, but of course I gotta sit down and do my reaction for you guys. Are you happy? This a cappella arrangement in general sets so many other a cappella groups apart. I literally only hear Pentatonix doing something like this and pulling it off successfully. Sure, maybe voice play has that super high energy pop-like sound, but to pull off a dance party vibe like this, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to hear voice play pull something together like this, and if you guys know of an arrangement that sounds very similar to this that voice play did, then please comment below in the comments what that is. But I really appreciated this arrangement. It brings another style to Pentatonix that I didn't know that they were actually capable of, and I didn't even actually think of. Because the whole time I'm listening to it, I'm like, this doesn't even sound a cappella. Pentatonix is starting to sound right now like not just a cappella, but just creating their own MIDI instruments from like a music dot, but it's their voices. Of course, a lot of that, we gotta give credit to the sound engineer in the way they're mixing all the voices together and probably adding some cool plugins to the music dot or whatever software they're working with to make everything come to life. Because with the vocal percussion, he might be adding a cool plugin for the snares, then the bass, and you know, you just never know. It's still a cappella, but you're just enhancing it with some cool effects that we can do now that we never were able to do in the past. This song has an extraordinary breakdown, something that just really builds you into the chorus, and then when we start jumping like, oh, 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 oh. Man, that's just really fun. I loved that. It starts off kind of soft, kind of small, and then you just go right into it, but it's not too small. I mean, it's still a very catchy beat from the beginning, and then it just gets even catchier going into the chorus. I loved the color scheme of this music video. All the cool colors you see, like the neon blue, the green, the red, and then the visual effects of the diamonds flying through the car. And it must have taken, I would assume, maybe about a week or a few days to get those visual effects done, knowing how visual effects work, and knowing how much I do not like doing visual effects. I would seriously go crazy if I had to pull those visual effects off for this music video, and that's why you'd never want to hire me to do visual effects. Unless, of course, I've gotten better at it, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. I will admit, the very beginning of this song reminded me a lot of Blinding Lights. Not anything related to the music, but the video in general, because we see a nice car driving in the middle of the night in what seems like a bright lit city, and Blinding Lights is almost exactly like that to start off with. So I was about to call out the music video for almost copying Blinding Lights, but it didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to. But yeah, another great a cappella arrangement by Pentatonix, and then this one is featuring Little Glee Monster, and they did a great job with helping making the music video come to life and adding the fun. If interested in watching the music video without my reaction or commentary, I will have the link to the music video in my description so you can go check it out. If you guys like this video or got any value from it, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button because it lets the YouTube algorithm know which videos you would like to watch. As well, if this is your first time on Jeffrey Hack Music, or maybe your second, your third time, your fifth, and you still haven't subscribed, then I would definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell so you can get notified about each upload that comes from Jeffrey Hack Music. And if this is your first video, don't let it be your last. There are so many other a cappella reactions on this channel that you guys will most definitely enjoy, and I also have some acoustic covers, rock covers, and guitar tutorials in case you're interested in learning how to play the guitar. So definitely be sure to check out some of those videos in my video description. I'd like to give a big shout out to two of my Patreon supporters. Their names are Ken and Linda. Thank you guys so much for being Patreon supporters and providing extra support for Jeffrey Hack Music. You are greatly appreciated. And if becoming a Patreon supporter sounds like something you'd be interested in, then definitely check out the link in my video description down below. And if you're curious how I know so much information on music videos and singing and just music in general, you can check out my website, jeffreyhackmedia.com. I got my degree in film and media production back in 2019, and I've been making music videos on YouTube since 2011. So I really enjoy the process of creating music, listening to music, analyzing it, reviewing it, so on. So again, that's jeffreyhackmedia.com. You can find the link in my video description down below. And you can find all my other social platforms down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.